Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Overnight, the Australian bulls gathered in numbers as further short covering increased since Friday's sell-off to a low of 76.24. Although the intraday outlook is somewhat on the bullish terms, mainly due to related profit taking and also the end of the month positioning squaring, the primary position is still bearish. Therefore, I do expect to see any upside attempts towards 76.95 to 77.45.50 to fail and eventually turn around and back towards 76.35 to 75.80 as a target. As feared, the US dollar was weaker overnight. There's a couple of reasons behind that. One of them is the fact that Bloomberg's put a story out to say that the Republican tax writers are considering a gradual phasing of the corporate tax, which US Donald Trump has been taunting since his election campaign last year. By gradual, they mean that the corporate tax rate will be reduced over a 5-year period instead of being slashed immediately from 35 to 20%. This does put a bit of a different term on the US dollar. And also we've got quite a bit of data out this week. We've got the FOMC meeting, the statement from the Fed to see if we are looking for a rate hike in December. We've got the non-farm payrolls. And also to add a bit of a spice to the market is the fact that there's news reports that the Mueller investigations are hinting to possible arrests of individuals that are close to President Donald Trump. So you can see there is quite a bit of a mixture of dollar weakness coming through. I think this is only short term, so therefore the rise up towards 116.55 to 117.05.15 will give the trader the opportunity to short the market with the overall view that the dollar will eventually recover to a stronger bias and look towards the objective around 96.7 to the index. This in terms will see euro down towards 115.50 and maybe down to 114.70. For those trading dollar yen, well, the failed upside test of 114 has now come through to the slightly bearish case. We've taken out this trend level around 113.5. The market is looking towards 112.80. Do be on your guard though. If we do see a break beneath 80, that would expose further weakness and trigger stops from this uptrend to 112.30 with the broad base holding at 111.60. Although the technical implications are bearish, we do really need to see how well the 112.80 draws the bears to the bulls challenge. So I do expect that today. As viewed, the pound's come through strong with the risk events into this week that the Bank of England is pricing in a most probable 25 basis point rate hike for 2nd of November. The real view is the language in which Mark Carney talks about the monetary policy statement. The Bank of England governor, appearing a touch hawkish, should see further momentum up towards 132 to 134 as a target that I'm looking for, with any pullbacks to be shallow towards 130, 145, and with a base holding out at 130, 60, 65. The gold is now pressuring this level of 76 as we trade there this morning. I do expect to see a break above there as these indicators are firming up and look towards 81 to 83 with above that target of 90. Any pullbacks to look from 68 with the base holding at 58.60. And to wrap up with oil and silver, well, oil is still looking towards that top side of 54.60 to $55 a barrel. And I do expect to see it fail. With all these dojis that are in place from late 2016 to 2017, early in January, that we saw a very strong collapse in the price from that rejection. So do be on your guard. That being said, though, a break above $55.60 would give a completely different ball game, and in terms see a target of 58 to 62. And at the moment, we're still looking towards this top side of 16.90.95 in silver, with any dips still to be shallow towards 50.55. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day that's ahead.